Hi, welcome to Grow New Plants. So today I've got some air layers that I put in. I don't remember the dates that I put them in, but I think they're probably all ready. Some of them, their baby could go a little bit longer, but it's getting late in the year and I'm gonna take the chance to go ahead and cut them loose, and hopefully they have enough time to establish roots before wintertime. That's my goal. But if they don't make it, they don't make it. I'll do some more next spring. Start them earlier in the year next year. So I've got 3 different varieties here. This one right here, and I don't know if any of y'all I've seen stuff posted before on these, on whether you can do 2 air layers on 1 limb. I have done it before and it does work. So I got this limb here, of course, it's got tip growth and all that on it. This one's just got 1 other leaf, but when I cut this one loose and cut this one off, hopefully this one will put out branching in those nodes there, and I can actually get 2 cuttings off of this 1 limb. And the reason I did that with this particular one is I like the straight up limb here, but I don't really like the limbs growing off to the side, so I decided to air layer and I can make 2 new trees off it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that one. And I'm gonna cut that one. And I got my tags already made out so I know what varieties they are. And this one here, I just took off here. And my hope with this one is that once I trim this one off, these will put out some new branches and I can get some more plants off of this one next year. And then I still have this 1 limb here growing straight up like the way that I like it. So we'll go ahead and take it off. Set that to the side. And I got one last one here. And this one, the whole plant was just kind of growing whomper jawed. So I figured, and this is a big one and the roots are not super good, so this is the one I'm really worried about the most surviving, but I'm gonna take the chance with it because once I get that one planted up, that'll be a really nice tree. I wasn't happy with the way this one grew, but I can use it to make cuttings and stuff off of and make more plants till I get one, hopefully like this, that I really like. Okay, so I've got my 4 cuttings here and I'm gonna go ahead and get some pots filled up here. Okay, so I've got my pots here ready to go. I've got 1 gallon Rootmaker pots. So these were the Godfather figs. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off that leaf and that leaf because these things obviously are going to lose a lot of their ability to absorb water. So there's the root system on this. It's not a lot, but like I said, it's getting kind of late in the year, so I want to make sure that they have time to root out. If they don't make it, they don't make it. But I'll try and do an update on these in a month or 2, because I'll know whether they're going to make it or not, see how they do. Just the second I get done with this video, I will take these and start and I'm going to leave that leaf on there just to give this where it can still photosynthesize itself. And I'm going to go ahead and mark these too so I don't get them mixed up. So this one looks like it's actually got more roots. This was the lower one. That one's actually should be just fine. It's got quite a bit of roots on it. And I put these things where you can see that. I put these things where the root ball is maybe about 1 inch below the ground. And that seems to have worked pretty good for me before. I think so far all of the air layers that I've done have survived and grown into nice plants. But like I said, these are probably not as well rooted as some of the ones that I've done before, but we're gonna see what happens. I'll go ahead and go down low where that thing can't come off. So that leaf hopefully will be enough, and then hopefully this one will start putting buds out in those other areas. So this one is the Martinique Ramada. And same thing, I'm gonna take that leaf off, I'll leave this leaf, and it's got a nice bud there. It's got a bud right here that's already greening out. So I don't know whether that's a leaf bud or a branch bud, but let's see what this one looks like. It's decent. It's decent. I think this one will be all right. We're gonna see. And the big thing with these is when you know, they're getting nutrients and water and everything from the mother plant up to this point. And now they just have to survive just strictly off that small little root ball. So when you take these things and upplant them, you really got to keep them watered good for a while until those roots have time to start kind of branching out into that new soil where they can absorb that. You can already see some of these leaves are already getting a little bit wilty. We grab just a little bit more soil for this big one. Okay, now this one is a monster. So I'm going to take quite a few leaves off of this one. I mean, if this thing roots out, it's going to be pretty much a full-grown tree. I got one leaf down there on the bottom. Let's see what this one looks like when I open it up. This is a clear. I use the clear ones on this one too. So actually the root system is pretty significant on it. So hopefully this will be okay. I am going to plant this one just a little bit deeper, and I may end up putting a stake on this one too. As a matter of fact, I almost assuredly will. I'll do that off camera, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stake this one just to make sure that it's got plenty of support where it doesn't want to blow around, and I don't want it moving around in the wind. And then anytime it starts forming new roots, that the movement starts tearing the roots loose on it. And I'll get my tag for this one. I lost my tag. Here it is. So hopefully this one will come out and look like a pretty nice little tree. So now we got 4 new trees. Hopefully they all do okay and grow into nice new trees. If they do, then I can, hopefully they'll root out enough to survive the winter, but I'll take them in the greenhouse or in the garage one this winter. So hopefully they'll survive through the winter, and then they ought to take off and make nice trees next year. And I'm gonna stake this one, and I can actually straighten this thing out just a little. It's starting to curve a little bit, but when I put the stake on it, I can go ahead and straighten it out a little bit. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And I will come back and do a follow-up on these in a month or so and see if any or all or part, whatever, survived on them. Thank you for watching. Bye.